I'm here today with my good friend Adam Price. He's the one laughing. I'd like to say he's my good friend and client, but unfortunately I didn't get him in time, although I was trying to get him insurance. Now, the importance of underinsurance in Australia today is a lot of people think either one, it costs too much, or two, it'll never happen to them. And Adam will tell you it can happen to you, can't it, Adam?
Absolutely.
And it can happen to you when you're young and fit and healthy.
That's right, when you're in your prime of your life.
And you never think it's ever going to happen.
You don't.
And then what happens? You go to the doctor, you're feeling a bit quiet, no energy,
Yep.
and he says the results will be in soon. And instead of waiting 3 days, he's on the phone to you the next day saying, get up to the hospital.
That's right.
And next minute, they tell you you've got leukemia.
Yep. Absolutely.
And that's why I urge everyone out there today, you don't think it's going to happen to you, but it can happen to you. And like Adam, I've been speaking to him for a couple of years about getting his insurance, haven't I?
Yeah.
And he always was saying, well, the business is just getting up and running, not just now, but when I've got all the dots dotted and the T's crossed, I'm
Right.
going to get this insurance because I need it.
Mm.
And being a friend, I probably should have been an enemy, because being a friend, I said, okay, I'll let it go, let it go, let it go.
Right.
And then he rings me up, you ring me up and say, Wayne, I'm in hospital.
Mm. That's right, it was too late then. And in essence, you should have probably been a little bit more forward in saying, well, you need it now.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get through to people who are all fit and well and don't think they need insurance. But everyone does, because it's too late. Once it's too late, once you get sick,
Can't get it.
no. And there's a few people in hospital that had it, and they'd ask me, have you got your life insurance or income protection? Has it come through yet? And I had to say no, and they were there sitting there, recovered well.
Mm.
So.
And do you think you would have been a bit more restful or recovered a bit better maybe if you knew all your bills were going to be paid, or if you knew your income was still going to be coming in?
Well, it certainly makes you more comfortable.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole key of it, is comfort. What you offer people is comfort when they're not well, so that they can recover properly.
And they don't have to worry about all the bills.
Mm, because when you don't have money coming in and your business goes down, you need to go to the government, and the government's not always that cooperative.
And they don't pay for everything.
That's right. And when you're sick, you don't want to interact with them anyway and go through all their forms that they get you to fill in. And yeah, it just makes life a whole lot harder to recover.
So what would you say to everyone out there, that's probably 2 people going to watch this video, what would you say to them?
Well, I think if you can only help one person, you save their life. I would say to them, act now before you get crook. Even if you're in your prime of your life. I was going to the gym 6 days a week, 2 hours a day, fighting fit, had a business that was on the way up, and never thought I'd get ill. And I just thought that I had a cold. And I thought, well, it's just another one of those things. The doctor does a blood test, and you find out you've got a serious illness. I would say act right now, because right at that point when the doctor rang me, that very next morning, and he said, you've got leukemia, or you've got something wrong with your blood, and it flashes through your mind, and everything you start to panic. You think, what's going to happen to my business? What's going to happen to my income? It's too late. And that's the scary part. It's really scary. So, yeah.
So if everyone out there could maybe take one thing away from this, is review their insurances. And if they haven't got any insurance, take it out today,
Right.
tomorrow. Don't wait till you got all the T's crossed or the I's dotted, because you don't know when something's going to happen.
Absolutely.
So let's take it on board. Thanks, Adam, for talking about
No
it,
problem.
and wish you good health
Yeah.
and success in the future.
And give Wayne a call, because he's a very good friend of mine, and he won't press you down a path that you're not comfortable with. He will actually make you feel very comfortable and make your life a lot simpler in the future, per chance you do come into a slight road bump. So yeah, that's all I can say about that, and about Wayne. He's a great guy.
Thanks, Adam. Pay you later.